guys, and welcome from Jeanine's Life. This is me and it's my life. And if you remember in the last video with the shrimp marinara, I said I'm going to be sharing more food videos with you. And I'm doing that all over this kitchen. But the good thing is that these recipes will only be here in Jeanine's Life. And what's on Jeanine's Kitchen is there. So if you've come from Jeanine's Life because you like this type of food, welcome. And if you came over from Jeanine's Kitchen, you are more than welcome. And everyone could do both channels, because it's going to be food over there that's not here and vice versa. So I think it's kind of fun. It breaks up all the recipes I want to give you. I don't want 2,000 cooking recipes on one channel, at least not yet. Okay, so today I'm doing something. I did a flatbread on Jeanine's Kitchen, and I wanted to do some more, but then I said, let me change it up. There's got to be other things I could do. And sure enough, I found a way to do mini gourmet naan bread pizzas at home. These were on sale at Publix, buy one get one. They're the beautiful naan bread, stone fire, authentic, original, and many uses for these, for gyros and thick tacos and think whatever you want. But I'm gonna make them into gourmet pizzas today. And it's so exciting because they're packed of 4 and they will buy one get one. They're normally like $3.79, so that brought it down to under $2 for 4. I think that's pretty cool. A 50-cent dough for each pizza. Nice. We got 4, and I got my pan here. We're gonna duplicate one because 2 of these I know my honey's gonna eat. 1, we don't know. I get a little too gourmet-ish. I'm gonna go over what I prepared and why I think they're gourmet, okay? It's the toppings and the fact that this is a really nice artisanal bread. It is. So I have ground beef that I made that's fresh, and my dog is, you scared me, don't give my leg. And I have sausage, Italian sausage mild, and I have grilled chicken that I hand cut, seasoned, and grilled. This is all fresh. Mushrooms, fresh mushrooms that I sauteed in garlic and oil and added fresh chopped parsley. It's very gourmet. And I'm laughing because I did this for the first time because I get inspired. These are red onions that I cut a half a red onion. There's my proof. And I minced it in my little mini chopper. And then I sauteed it in oil. And then I let it cook down to get a little bit sweeter. And then I hit it with a dash of balsamic. Think of this as your gourmet pickled onion. Red onion, pickled red onion, but next level. Okay? Now in here for one of the pizzas, you guys, Jeanine's Life, I don't know if you went over to see this or not, but I made a arugula pesto, I made a spinach pesto. I believe that this is my spinach, either one, it doesn't matter. Either one would be delicious because I'm going to do the chicken pizza with it. But this is either arugula or spinach pesto with walnuts, olive oil, and Parmesan. Imagine that. That's going to go on my chicken. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about ready-made pizza. Let me get a Scott towel. Excuse me, guys. And I have to speak loud because I went to put my new mic on and I had malfunction. I'd rather not put it on and hope that it stays the whole time, charged, whatever. So anyways, I forgot my train of thought. Well, I made some ready-mades and I want to share them with you. That's what I wanted to tell you. There are many on the market. I've tried them all. And that's why I have this variety and I'm going to use them. But I'll show you where I'm going to land forever if it's not my own. That's my next thing. Okay, ragu, very nice. I eat their sauce, not bad at all. Del Grosso pizza sauce, Pappy Fred's old style. This is good too. Okay. Then we have middies. I'm not sure. I have 2 jars of it. I'm not sure I tried it, so I can't really make a judgment. It looked pretty good though, like just tomatoes and thick and really nice. All natural, it claims. And then we have the Rolls Royce of jar sauces, Rayo's. And this is their pizza sauce. It's not cheap. It's $5 a little jar. And this one's for margarita pizza, which means it has basil in it. And, excuse me, I'm having my wine. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in South Florida. This is delicious. This is the one I choose, okay? This is my, let's open her up. This is my favorite. Oh, I didn't have to call my husband for assistance like a 4-year-old or a 90-year-old, you know? Okay, let's begin. Oh, last but not least, my other little gourmet. All these little details make a difference. I got the finely shredded mozzarella. These will buy one, get one free. Perfect time. When you see a naan bread, they will buy one, get one. The cheese was buy one, get one. It's a no-brainer, okay? I always have some kind of meat or protein around me. Believe it or not, this was a little cutlet, a part of tonight's dinner. So I had it solo. I thought it out. He's gonna have chicken cutlets for dinner later. And if I wanted, I could make Parmesan, okay? I kind of try to think intentional. Now that was a chicken. This was one link of sausage. Had to use it. We're cleaning out the freezer. And this, believe it or not, I had to get creative because I didn't have a pound of chopped meat. I had a burger patty, the gourmet burger patty from the butcher cut, the 4 that are like $12. So I chopped it up, I seasoned it in the pan, and I made my own ground beef pizza topping. So let's get to it. Let's get ready to get this sauce on them. I'm looking for my brush or my spreader, so to speak, so that makes life easy for me. And you know, when you want these things, they're never around. I have drawers full of things. This is kind of shameful. I gotta work on this. I gotta work on organizing it because now I desperately need that little brush. Voila. And a spoon to help me. A little spoon. But mostly a sip of my Pinot Grigio. I thought the book was empty behind. It's a nice and bright day. I went in the pool early and had gotten scared out. All right, so let's take, this really is good. It smells like a pizzeria. A New York pizzeria. So we're gonna do 3 with red sauce, okay? Because those are gonna be the beef and sausage. Then we're gonna do, I'm heating up the oven, preheating it to 400. These I guesstimate would take 8 to 10 minutes in the oven. If I had to guess. Get your sauce all the way to the edge. And I'm gonna share. I may make a few more for friends because, I mean, this was such a good sale and I can't keep the bread forever. This is a little chunky, little chunker, can't utilize it. This is pizza. Okay, let's get that. Now, here's my complete homemade gourmet pizza because I made the pesto to go on the bottom. Look at that, is that beautiful? Look at that. I mean, I see these in pizzerias and that's where I get inspiration too. There's a lovely place I'll take you when I go to New York and me and Vinny go out. I think I showed it once, I'm not sure. I may have just shown the pizza of us sitting at the table to eat, but they have every pizza imaginable. Chicken pesto, lasagna, baked ziti pizza. It's crazy, the variety of pizzas they have. But I love the inspiration. That's where this stuff is born. Now, let's get the meats on so I can keep in a succession. Okay, the first one's gonna be sausage, simple. Let's chunk her up. And I would say 2 of these per person, per adult. These are good anytime, any age. You know, kids would love these as much as adults. You can do, I think I did it in the past, long time ago, a pizza party with adults. You whip these out. You don't have to worry about any dough making. You stack these all up. You can do a beautiful spread. You pre-cook all your little toppings you want and buy some also, olives and this and that and more cheeses. And you do a pizza party and let your guests make their own. You know, who wouldn't want to grab a naan and say, oh, I want this on my pizza. I want that sauce. Really kind of fun. All right. I love to talk, you know that. If you don't like to listen, this is not the channel for you. Nope. Chopped meat. Okay. Top look very grizzly, but they're not. It just looked that way. This is all fresh, good meat, I promise you. It took me, I made this all about an hour ago, the meats. So I wanted to get that out of the way. It's too much to be cooking 3 meats on camera and doing all that. So I showed you what I have and what I did. It was a simple process. And let's say you want to just make beef for the kids at night. You would whip it up. You could do the beef in the morning. And then at night, just pull it out of the fridge, take the cover off, pull the naans out. You got the jar sauce. I call this refrigerator pantry pizza. You can always have all of these things on hand. Now I get the sausages, do that. We're going to do 2 beef. Vinny, do you want 2 sausage or 2 beef? He's in the other room. Vinny?
What?
I'm making your pizzas and my video. Do you want 2 ground beef or 2 sausage and mozzarella?
One and one.
Huh?
I don't understand what you're telling me.
I have a variety of pizzas. Let's do this. One
Yeah, you
piece.
said one was gonna be sausage, and the other one was gonna be.
I have one of each. Then I'm gonna make a chicken and pesto. There's a third one that could call it whatever you want.
Yeah, mozzarella. Just put a.
Just plain margarita.
Yeah, margarita.
Oh, just that makes the life easy. Okay, so you gotta eat these, man. I'm kind of watching carbs, but if I do have pizza, this is what I'll have. The chicken's for me, because it's small. Okay, and then you just do this. You put your little shredded cheese on the top. It takes so little. You could get so many. I could do all 8 and still have cheese left. I know it to be true. Okay, and you're saying, what, is she gonna cook them on the wood peel? No, I have the tray waiting over there, and he wants just margarita. I have so many sauces and things. I have other cheeses in the fridge I could have used, but this is enough. You know, another time, another video. I could do these non-stop. Okay, now the chicken is delicious. And when you do it, my method was I chopped the chicken all up. Then what I did, I know what I'm missing, and I just picked up on it. I chopped all the chicken, put it in a bowl, seasoned it up, then grilled it. Very quickly, very, very easy. It doesn't need to cook long at all in the pan, because you got to think ahead that it's also going to go in the oven. I'm getting messy here. We forgot mushrooms on the sausage pizza. He loves mushrooms, so do I. We both love mushrooms on our pizza. My granddaughters turned me on to something I never thought I'd like. They like black olives on their pizza. How cool is that? And I tasted it, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. If I had some black olives in the house, I'd be doing it, but I just had my gourmet mushrooms. Okay, now let's take some of this for here and do little dollops. We don't want too much of this onion because it's pretty pungent, it's pretty powerful. Now, this is so gourmet to me, the chicken one with the pesto and the basil and the Parmesan. I'm gonna put mozzarella. You could put, oh my God, you could put shredded Swiss, provolone, Gouda, what's that? Fontina would be great on here, Italian cheese that melts beautifully. Fontina would have been great. That's the oven, telling me it's reached temp. This is awesome. I'm inspiring myself here. Okay. What is the AC on? It's awfully hot in here. I'm getting an appetite because of the wine. Alright, I think that's everything except this needs cheese, and I think that's everything, right guys? That's 4. I'm gonna pull the pan over here and swap out. And then we're gonna bake them and come back and show you the finished result, and you're gonna love them. They're small, so you gotta work a little delicately, delicato. Da-da-da-da-da. Just wanna make sure I'm not missing nothing. No, I'm not. Okay, let's swap out. Let's get them into the pan. And you know what's beautiful about this? I had mentioned it when I did the flatbread by Naan. That was a nice pizza when you want to just have a pizza for you and your honey at home. One of those is good enough for me and Vinny. Big enough meaning, there you go. This pan fits 4 beautifully. I could have fit 5. I'm gonna bake them. I'm gonna come back and show you how they look. Okay guys, here they are. They're cooked. They're adorable. They took 7 minutes in the oven. They're adorable. Look at them. Look at them. That's the mushroom. That's the sausage. No, this is the sausage and mushroom. This is the ground beef. How cute is his little margarita? Oh my God, this is adorable. And my chicken pesto with the broccoli and all these goodies. And look, it's a nice hearty, it's hot. I can't taste it because it's hot. But I promise you, I know for a fact they're all delicious. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that little pizza pull. Look at the cheese pull on that. This is adorable. This is adorable. All right. guys, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy me bringing food to Jeanine's life, because it's a big part of my life on either channel. I'm always cooking. All right, I'll see you in the next video.